everyone, welcome to Think Academy. Today we're going to solve this problem in Algebra 1 evaluation. I'm teacher Sarah. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the question says. So the question says, when x is less than 2, simplify 2 minus 3 times the absolute value of x minus 2. So given the condition x is less than 2, we have to try to figure out if what's inside the absolute value symbol, x minus 2, is positive or negative. And why is that important? Because if we're taking the absolute value of a positive number, the answer is going to be positive, or the number itself, right? For example, if you take the absolute value of positive 2, you just get a positive 2, which is the number itself. And if we're taking the absolute value of a negative number, then the answer is also going to be positive, but it's going to be the number's opposite. So for example, if we took the absolute value of negative 2, we would get a positive 2, which is the opposite of negative 2, right? So in this scenario, right, if we have x minus 2, we have to figure out if it's going to be negative or positive, and it's going to be negative if, given the given conditions, we determine that x minus 2 is less than 0. And if we determine from the given condition that x minus 2 is greater than 0, then that means that it's going to be positive, right? So how can we go about trying to determine if it's going to be negative or positive? Well, using the given condition, we could subtract 2 from both sides, right? Let's see what that gives us. So x minus 2 on the left, we get x minus 2, and then that's less than, and then 2 minus 2, well, that just equals 0. So it looks like x minus 2 is less than 0, which is the case when what's inside of the absolute value sign, x minus 2, is negative. So now, because we know that it's negative, right? We know that when we take the absolute value of a negative number, the answer is its opposite. So we have to find the opposite of what's inside the absolute value, or the opposite of x minus 2. So how do you find the opposite of a number or an expression? You just multiply by -1. So I'm just going to write -1 and then in parentheses x minus 2. You don't want to forget those parentheses because you have to make sure that you're negating the whole thing, right? So now we're going to distribute. This is kind of like a little -1 here. So now we're going to distribute the -1. So -1 times x is just -x, and the -1 times -2 is +2. So we determined that because x minus 2 is negative, when we take its absolute value, the answer is going to be its opposite, and we simplified that to being -x plus 2. So now we can come back to our original expression, which was 2 minus 3 times the absolute value of x minus 2, and we can plug in for the absolute value of x minus 2 what the answer would be, right? Which is its opposite. So we're going to plug in 2 minus, and then 3 times, and then we're going to put in the -x plus 2. Now, when we simplify this, we can determine which of the multiple choice options it is. So how do we simplify this? Well, let's start with multiplying or distributing that -3 to what's inside the parentheses. So we end up with plus 3x. -3 times -x is plus 3x. And then -3 times -2 is -6. So let's just write the rest of the expression. So it ends up being 2 plus 3x minus 6. And when we combine like terms, we can combine that 2 and that -6 there, right? So that would give us what? -4. Very good. So you end up with -4 plus 3x, which is answer choice B. So, okay, before we finish up, we're just going to do a quick summary. So in order to solve this question, we had to use the given information to determine if what was inside the absolute value, x minus 2, was negative or positive. So what we did was we took away 2 from both sides, right? And we determined that x minus 2 was less than 0, which meant it was negative. Since it was negative, when you take the absolute value of a negative number, the answer is the number's opposite. We had to figure out what is the opposite of x minus 2. So how did we do that? We multiplied x minus 2 times -1, and we got that it was -x plus 2. Then we just substituted that in into the given expression and we simplified. And that's how we got our answer. So that's all for that question, guys. Thank you. Bye.